In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, today we're sharing some amazing facts about Islam that will inspire you. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications so you never miss the latest updates about Islam. Let's talk about Peru, a beautiful country in South America. Peru is located on the western side of the continent, right next to the Pacific Ocean. It's known for its rich culture and history, and it's home to people of many different religions, including Islam. Here's something fascinating. Islam is growing stronger in Latin America, including Peru. Even though Muslims are a small group there, their influence is big. They've made a mark in many areas, especially in architecture. Many stunning buildings in Peru are inspired by Islamic designs, blending Mediterranean and Middle Eastern styles. This unique style is so loved by Peruvians that they call it arabesco. Islam has been in Peru for a long time. After the Spanish conquest of Andalusia, many Muslims moved to Latin America. Later, during the 16th to 19th centuries, more Muslims arrived as workers and slaves. Over time, Muslim communities began to grow in different parts of Peru. The Peruvian constitution supports religious freedom, which means Muslims can practice their faith openly. They can build mosques and worship without fear of discrimination. For example, the Bab-ul-Islam Mosque in Tacna and another mosque in Lima serve as important places of worship for the Muslim community. In recent years, Islam has been gaining more attention in Peru, especially in big cities like Lima. Many people are curious about Islam because of its teachings on peace, equality, and social justice. Social media and technology have also played a big role in spreading awareness about Islam. More and more people in Peru are choosing to convert to Islam. They're drawn to its simplicity, spiritual depth, and the welcoming nature of the Muslim community. Mosques in cities like Lima not only serve as places of worship, but also as centers for learning and support for new Muslims. Through both online and in-person programs, people in Peru are discovering the beauty of Islam. It's a journey of faith, learning, and community that continues to grow every day. The Muslim community in Peru is known for being kind, supportive, and welcoming, especially to new converts to Islam. These converts often feel a strong sense of belonging and brotherhood, which helps them grow spiritually. The increasing number of converts shows that more people in Peru are recognizing Islam as a religion that brings positive values to their lives. The Muslim community also works hard to build friendly relationships with others by promoting tolerance and universal values that align with Islamic teachings. Muslim villages in Peru, though small, are becoming popular places to visit or even settle in. Surrounded by stunning natural beauty, these villages offer peace and harmony, making them perfect for anyone seeking spiritual calm while enjoying Peru's breathtaking landscapes. The locals are warm and welcoming, sharing their culture and traditions with visitors, which reflects the kindness and unity of Islamic life in the region. For those who love nature, cultural diversity, and tranquility, these Muslim communities are ideal destinations. In Peru, religious communities are allowed to run their own schools. Muslim students in non-Muslim schools can also choose to study Islamic teachings. However, in the past, some Muslims adopted local customs due to a lack of religious education, which affected their faith. To address this, Muslim leaders are focusing on providing more religious guidance and education to strengthen the community's faith. They also continue to share the positive message of Islam with non-Muslims and indigenous groups, working to clear up misunderstandings about the religion. Despite these efforts, there are challenges. One major issue is the lack of funding for religious activities among Latin American Muslims, as highlighted by Musulmanes Peruanos. Another pressing concern is the growing number of orphans and abandoned children in Peru. With around 1,000 Muslims, 0.02% of the population, the community is actively involved in social and spiritual activities through organizations like Musulmanes Peruanos and Asociación Islámica del Perú. These groups work with other religious organizations to help orphans and vulnerable children, some of whom have even been victims of organ trafficking. Religious activities in Peru are also supported by international groups like the Latin American Muslim Unity, LAMU, based in the US. LAMU has helped fund projects like a social home for children and has expanded efforts to teach Islam in rural and remote areas where people are eager to learn. Alongside spreading their faith, Peruvian Muslims are also helping indigenous communities with welfare programs. In Lima, the capital, Muslims are actively involved in social work, using their resources to help the poor regardless of their religion, culture, or background. The growth of Islam in Peru, as described, highlights the country's unique approach to religious diversity and tolerance. Despite being a predominantly Catholic nation, Peru has embraced its Muslim community, allowing it to flourish and contribute to the cultural and architectural landscape. This harmonious coexistence is a testament to the country's commitment to religious freedom and societal peace. Key points of Islam in Peru. 1. Growth of the Muslim community. The Muslim population in Peru is growing rapidly, particularly in both urban and rural areas. This growth is notable given that Islam remains a minority religion in the country. Mosques and Islamic centers serve as social hubs, promoting awareness, community involvement, and providing internet-based communication services to connect Muslims across the country. Second, architectural contributions. Muslims in Peru have contributed to the nation's architectural heritage by constructing mosques and Islamic centers that reflect their religious identity. These structures are not only places of worship but also symbols of cultural integration. 3. Religious tolerance. Post 9/11. Despite the global backlash against Muslims following the September 11th attacks, the Muslim community in Peru has remained resilient. The Peruvian government has upheld its commitment to religious freedom, allowing Muslims to practice their faith without significant interference. Schools in Peru are permitted to incorporate religious curricula tailored to different faiths, including Islam, ensuring that Muslim students can learn in a way that aligns with their beliefs. Hospitality for Muslim visitors. Peru is increasingly accommodating to Muslim tourists, with hotels offering halal food, iftar, and suhoor services during Ramadan. Many hotels also provide Qibla directions in rooms, making it easier for Muslim travelers to practice their faith. 5. Interfaith harmony. Peru serves as a model for peaceful coexistence between different religious communities. While Catholicism is the majority religion, there have been no significant religious conflicts, and the Muslim minority is able to practice its faith freely. The country demonstrates that religious differences need not lead to societal division, emphasizing love and peace among its diverse population. Broader implications. Peru's example is significant in a global context where religious tensions often lead to conflict. The country's approach to religious diversity, rooted in tolerance, respect, and inclusion, offers a blueprint for other nations striving to foster harmony among different faith communities. By allowing religious minorities to thrive and contribute to society, Peru has shown that diversity can be a source of strength rather than division. Lima, the vibrant capital of Peru, is indeed a welcoming destination for Muslim tourists, offering a blend of cultural, historical, and natural attractions. Here's a more detailed look at what makes Lima an appealing stop for Muslim travelers, especially before heading to the iconic Machu Picchu in the Cusco region. Muslim-friendly amenities in Lima halal eateries. While the number of halal restaurants in Lima is limited, there are several establishments that cater to Muslim dietary requirements. These eateries offer a variety of cuisines, including traditional Peruvian dishes, ensuring that Muslim travelers can enjoy the local flavors without compromising their dietary restrictions. Mosques. Lima is home to a few mosques, including the Mezquita de Lima, also known as the Mosque of Lima, located in the Jesus Maria district. This mosque serves as a central place of worship for the local Muslim community and is open to visitors. It provides a serene environment for prayer and reflection. Muslim-friendly accommodations. Several hotels in Lima have been recognized for their Muslim-friendly facilities. Hotel El Olivar, for instance, offers amenities such as prayer mats, Qibla direction indicators, and a dedicated prayer space. These features make it easier for Muslim guests to maintain their religious practices while traveling. Exploring Lima's attractions. Natural beauty. Lima is surrounded by stunning landscapes, from the Pacific Ocean coastline to the lush hills and valleys. The city's parks, such as Parque Kennedy in Miraflores and Parque del Amor, offer peaceful retreats where visitors can relax and enjoy the natural scenery. Historic sites. Lima's rich history is reflected in its colonial architecture and historic landmarks. The Plaza Mayor, main square, is a must-visit, featuring the Government Palace, Lima Cathedral, and the Archbishop's Palace. The San Francisco Monastery with its catacombs is another significant historical site. Cultural experiences. The Barranco district is known for its bohemian vibe, colorful streets, and artistic culture. It's a great place to explore local art galleries, enjoy live music, and experience the city's creative spirit. Beaches. Lima's coastline offers beautiful beaches, particularly in the Miraflores and Barranco districts. These areas are perfect for a leisurely stroll along the cliffs, with stunning views of the Pacific Ocean. Day trips from Lima Ica and the desert oasis of Huacachina. A short drive south of Lima, the Ica region is famous for its unique desert landscapes. The Huacachina oasis is a popular spot for sandboarding and dune buggy rides, offering an adventurous escape from the city. Pachacamac. This archaeological site, located just outside Lima, was once a major religious center for the Inca civilization. The ruins include temples, plazas, and pyramids, providing a glimpse into Peru's ancient past. Travel tips for Muslim tourists. Prayer facilities. In addition to mosques, some shopping malls and airports in Lima may have prayer rooms. It's advisable to check in advance. Halal food. While halal options are available, it's a good idea to research and identify halal restaurants before your trip. Some restaurants may not be exclusively halal but can accommodate dietary requests. Local etiquette. Peruvians are generally friendly and welcoming. Learning a few basic Spanish phrases can enhance your travel experience and help you connect with locals. Oxapampa, a hidden gem in Peru. Oxapampa, a beautiful region in Peru, is known for its stunning natural landscapes and German cultural influences. However, one aspect rarely mentioned is the presence of a small Muslim community. Islam is not widely practiced in Peru, with most Muslim communities found in major cities like Lima. Yet, in Oxapampa, a group of converts has embraced the faith, focusing on spiritual growth, religious learning, and community development. Despite challenges like the lack of mosques and religious teachers, they remain strong and supportive of each other, showcasing deep unity and resilience. A unique spiritual journey. This community is an example of how Islam reaches places where Muslims are few. Their journey to Islam is often a thoughtful and intentional one, shaped by deep reflection. Many are drawn to the religion's emphasis on peace, justice, simplicity, and a strong connection with God. They may find inspiration in personal conversations, books, historical texts, or even online resources. Life after conversion. Choosing Islam is a life-changing experience. Beyond faith, it influences daily routines, values, and social connections. It's a transition that requires commitment, learning, and adaptation while preserving their cultural identity. Exploring Oxapampa, nature and adventure. Aside from its cultural diversity, Oxapampa is a paradise for nature lovers. It offers eco-tourism, adventure tourism, and opportunities to connect with local traditions. Visitors can interact with indigenous communities, learn about their customs, and appreciate their craftsmanship. For those who love the outdoors, Oxapampa is home to breathtaking landscapes like Anaface National Park, where travelers can explore lush forests, waterfalls, and diverse wildlife. Coffee lovers will enjoy the region's world-famous coffee farms, along with fresh dairy products and honey produced in the countryside. No visit to Oxapampa is complete without tasting its rich and flavorful coffee. If adventure is what you seek, the valley offers thrilling activities like rock climbing, mountain biking, and hiking. Whether you explore on your own or with a local tour guide, Oxapampa promises a break from city life and a chance to reconnect with nature. With its peaceful charm, welcoming people, and breathtaking scenery, Oxapampa is a destination that leaves a lasting impression on every visitor. Islam in Peru. Islam is growing rapidly in Peru, and as a result, many mosques have been built. One of the most impressive mosques was completed in 2008 in Tacna, a city near the Chilean border. This mosque is managed by Muslim immigrants from Pakistan. Even though the Muslim population in Peru is small, they set a positive example in society. Peru is a predominantly Catholic country, yet Dawah, Islamic outreach, is spreading quickly. Out of 31.9 million people in Peru, only about 15,000 are Muslims, a very small percentage. However, the number of Muslims is increasing every year. A welcoming nation for Muslims, Peru is one of the countries that welcomes Muslims with open arms. Even though Islam is a minority religion, there is no religious conflict. Muslims live peacefully and enjoy religious freedom. Even in non-Islamic schools, Muslim students can follow a curriculum that respects their religious beliefs. The Peruvian government supports religious freedom as long as it does not harm others or threaten national security. This is why Islam continues to grow in Peru. Ramadan in Peru. Despite their small numbers, Muslims in Peru observe Ramadan with great devotion. In cities like Lima, Tacna, and Arequipa, where the Muslim community is larger, Ramadan is a time of strong faith and togetherness. Like Muslims worldwide, they fast from sunrise to sunset. Because Peru is close to the equator, fasting hours are often shorter than in countries further north. At sunset, Muslims break their fast together and gather in mosques like Bab al-Islam Mosque in Lima for Tarawih prayers. Sometimes, even non-Muslims join these events to experience the warmth and unity of Ramadan. During this blessed month, some Peruvians even convert to Islam, and many others become curious to learn more about it. Islam and society in Peru. Muslims in Peru not only focus on worship but also engage in charity work, such as feeding the poor and raising money for good causes. This reflects the true spirit of community and kindness in Islam. Even though they live in a Catholic majority country, Muslims in Peru continue to practice their faith freely and maintain friendly relations with non-Muslims. They contribute positively to society, showing the values of Islam through their actions. Islam in Peru is growing and its future looks bright. See you in our next video. May this information be helpful to you.